Okay, so today what I'm doing is a couple of things. First off, we're kind of low on houses, so I wanted to show you what I used to do when I was looking for houses, how I found them before we had EHT's hub, now hosting Real Warhamster. I love you, Hammy, but I'm no longer hosting you. There's a me. There I am. Okay. Um, but hello, Donbot. Today, there was a new one. This is Brihas on the PCNA, and it's called the Vampire Castle. And what I really like about it is that it's taking a lot of the furnishings from Solitude, the vampire furnishings, pretty obviously, and putting them into a non-Solitude house. Because obviously we don't have Bastion Sanguinaris yet, so we're kind of limited in what we can do. Look at the little cemetery over here. There's not a lot of items in the house. It's about half. Doobat, where you been, bro? Jesus Christ, I haven't seen you in forever. Jesus, you abandoned me. You suck. At least you came back. But check this out. Check out all the furnishings in this format. They actually look really good, don't they? The vampire stuff seems to go. I think, oh, Twitch sucks for doing that. Check out this table. I mean, I don't know that they would be eating anything, but the drinks are proper. This is just really interesting to see what people have done with the vampire furniture in a different home. That looks really good, by the way. So this is kind of cool. Somebody really thinking outside the box by using things like that. These look like they belong in a vampire house, but it's not like they're, you know, you had to think about it to think of them, I think. Think. Keep using that word. Excuse me. Yeah, they're beautiful. They really are. But check this out. Oh, wow. Well done. Putting the little Daedric books on here. This looks very accurate. I like it. Thank you. You don't want those demons to sneak in when you sneeze, because that's important. I still do it too, even though I know it's stupid. I still bless people. So this is great. I'm actually really impressed by this. So, just a reminder that you can do this. You can take a different kind of house and run with it. Move. All right. So what I wanted to do was show you how I used to stalk. So keep in mind you may see a lot of empty or non-approachable or non-enterable houses, because what I wanted to do is what I used to do, which is use port to friend. I do PTF port, I'd pick a person, and then I'd start with one and I'd go all the way through. So I wanted to show you some of my favorite housing people. Show you what they all did with the same house. So in this case, we've got Chrysaea, who's done nothing with the Mara's Kiss. And that's what I want to show you, is like, this is a lot of work. You're going to see a lot of situations where people don't have anything in there. But I like that. The chance that we may not see anything. Are you going to enter the contest, Dunbat? Because there's a contest for that by J Hart to make the Snowmelt suite into something. I think most of us should just make it into a bathroom or a closet, because that's what it looks like. You know, just hang up some clothes. It is housing roulette. This is what I used to do with my life. This is Danielle there. Let's see what she's done with Mara's Kiss. Ooh, spooky. She's put crappy stuff here. Witchy stuff. Now, I know that Spage is a friend of mine. She has decorated every single one of her homes. So, worst case scenario, if I find nothing, I can just go there. But this is interesting that most people don't decorate this house. I would assume that this would be an easy peasy, throw it together, there you go. But we'll also talk about things while we're doing this. Okay, so this is Zendira. Zendira has done... I have a drink at the bar before I retire for the evening, but I should check the fire in the conservatory first. So what's going on in this house is Zendira has included this as part of Clue. So, and here's Cardi. The last time I was in this room, I was so mad I could have killed someone. And there's the rope, which is part of, you know, Clue, as we know. So there you go. What are the effects she has in here? Let's pull them open. There's 4. She's got Cardi, Calibrated Portal, Zombie Cat, and Text. Yeah, oh no, it's tiny. But that doesn't stop Swankery from decorating it. Because Swankery is an addict. Thanks for the follow, Lil Potts, and 450 Life Boil. Boy, that was yesterday. I forgot about that. But can you imagine going through a list of every guild member you have and just randomly doing this? You get a lot of non-hits. So here's Swankery, because of course Swankery decorates every home she has, and she does it so beautifully. Look at those walls. The floor. I really like that wallpapering. Lovely. All right, there's another, so let's do another hub because I think there's another rando lurking. Research monkey, Snowmelt sweet. Yay, antiquities, he calls it. Oh no. He didn't open it up. Vampire Goth Girl, Pariah's Pinnacle, Swan's Blood Keep. Ooh, that sounds spooky. Sounds spooky, I tried to say. Yeah, Swanks always does really amazing jobs on everything. She's just good that way. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about contests. I honestly don't know. But we are going to talk about, for EHT, the next thing we're going to talk about is not only EHT. I'm going to split it in 2 halves. The first half is going to be ghosts and paintings with EHT. Ooh. Ooh, 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 I like it. I like this for so many reasons. Look at those, torch flies. And then you've got the mistresses in there. Don't stir up any trouble in the hall, all right? So we've got a storyline almost going on in here. That's spooky. I've never seen anyone hang it like that. They should put somebody in there. That, like, an NPC would be perfect because you can't see how flat it is. Like, put a vampire in there or something. This is great. Look at this room. Completely constructed out of stuff from the vendors. Clockwork vendor. And we've got a pepperoni. This is neat. I'm glad we came here. I don't know Vampire Goth Girl, but... Ah! She's eating me! No! I'm being eaten! The second half of what I wanted to talk about... Yeah, put whoops in there. The second half of what I'm going to talk about is putting 3D paintings together. So that's not going to be an EHT tutorial. That's just going to be a regular one. Oh, I love it. See, these floors suck. You can't put furnishings on them flat. So what a lot of people do is they fill it with, ooh, look at the red. The pink, rather. That's Meridia's rooms, I think. What a lot of people do is put boards in there. It makes it look like it's got like a nice hardwood floor. They've put a carpet in there. Either way, it's nicer than what there is. Apparently the fart stick is the Orc King. Scoot yourself. There's so much to say about this house. Usually I have to think about what to say with people's houses, but there's so much here that I'm kind of... That's interesting. That's a neat cobble. We've got bats, which make perfect sense in here. Those dragon blood... those dragon blood, ivies are actually effects as well. This is neat. I really like this house so far. There's a lot of really clever ideas in here. Super interesting. Okay, so here's an effect. This is the pumpkins. What I would do is lift it up a little bit, because you've got it up, one of the pumpkins is kind of cut off. And then the second thing I do is turn down the brightness just a degree or two. It'll look more real. People won't even know that it's fake if you do that. Hope you don't mind the advice. It's just, this is what I do. I do EHT. And it's my thing. What's over here? Oh, they're using them as shelves. How clever is that? I was wondering what they were going to use them for. That looks great. And this is a portal to where? Oh, their primary home. Somebody else's primary home. Who's in the Iron Maiden? A dead person, of course. This is great. There's so much going on here that's fascinating. Oh, somebody built up. This is pleasing to stabbies. And I see another portal. Let's look down and then we'll go down to the... Yeah, right? People use them in the most creative ways. This is actually... I've been tired. This is actually really cool that there's... Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Ooh, clever! Yes. Wow, there's so much going on, okay? This is something you could do with EHT, the paper spinning is EHT, you've got fairy dust along with snow blowing in, which is clever. They've got one of the moving spider webs from EHT. Now, check this out. That's how much was a EHT. Doesn't it seem like it's far less active? There's like a lot less going on. You put it back on, and suddenly, hey, Shutterbug, everything is movement and light and things going on. It's like chaos. Somebody put a skull on the goat. That poor goat. I feel bad for that goat. I like goats. That makes me sad. Oh, wow, what are we doing in here? Okay, so that's an effect. See? The flowers, they really don't look it. I think they're pretty cool. And then this is as well. These are two effects. This is Aether, as well as a sigil of some type. I want to talk about something else. I do think that my word loss... Yesterday, I said to my husband, we had brownies in the oven, and I said to him, are the bagels ready instead of brownies? And my brain just went bagels instead of brownies. I don't know why. And I'm starting to switch out words, not even just forget them. And you guys know how often I forget words, but I'm starting to switch them out. And I'm starting to think about getting tested, because I'm starting to wonder if this isn't just brain fog and lack of focus, but actually a kind of aphasia or symptom of who the hell knows, you know? I've had cancer before. It wouldn't shock me if it was a tumor. But it happens so often that I'm really kind of concerned about it, that I do want to get it checked out. Holy crap, I've never seen anyone do this. So I've seen people build up like this, but I've never seen them make a little cove like this. This is creative as hell. Look at that little stove. I know. I know. I've always just chalked it up to brain fog, but I'm thinking it's not just brain fog anymore. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Putting the flowers underneath the fountain. Isn't that lovely? I love that light. I'm taking so many screenshots because I want to remember these ideas. They're just so clever. The steam is an effect. Yeah, I'm starting to worry though. I'm starting to worry. I've been worrying for a couple days now, and everybody that I've mentioned it to kind of poo-pooed it, like, you know, oh, it's nothing. Don't stress yourself out over it. It's probably just brain fog, you know, because I don't think anybody wants to believe that it's something worse. Certainly I don't, but denying reality isn't going to help anybody. So it's best, I guess. And here's the thing, like, do I get checked during COVID? Do I take that risk? Because I don't leave the house because of I'm on 2 immunosuppressants right now. It's very scary to risk things. So this is phenomenal. I'm super impressed, Vampire. I don't even know you, and I'm super impressed. So let's try a second room. Let's see what happens. This is Fiendish. So I picked a lot of my favorites, NA people. I picked Crysaea, Fiendish, Greek Vamp, Danielle Der, Zendira, and Swankery. So, unfortunately for Crysaea, I don't think I have all of her effects because her effects are too big for, the community sometimes. Oh, what happened here? This is clever, Fiendish. Oh no, what was in the egg? What was in the egg that you broke? That should be on. I don't even know what's going on in here, and I love it. Yes, but they're gonna have to send me for tests. That's the thing, right? It's not going to be as easy as, you know, here's what you have, right? They need to send you for testing, and the testing is what I'm worried about. I don't know how they do testing over, well, maybe they could. Who knows? What do I know? Not much, as I like to say. Rosy Lion. Another small house. Small. S-M-O-L. Okay, so this is Greek Vamp, and I love Greek Vamp because Greek Vamp tells stories with their home. Check it out. Puppy dog has been bad. Knocking shit over. There's booze everywhere. Window is ripped but covered. I love these shades. Oh, thank you. There's a me. This is just great. I love this. I love this. It's just chaos going on in here. And then there's a froggy up there. Everything's gone wrong in this house. I should have added research to that list as well, because he's also in my top. Maybe. Oh, okay, so maybe I'll hold off until after he runs his contest. I don't want to spoil it for you. Snowheart. That's suggesting he has a cold heart. I don't know that he's cold-hearted. He's a cold-hearted snake. Look into his eyes. Uh-oh. He's been telling lies. Storage house, sorry. I'm showing people how I used to find houses. I used to go literally house by house, looking at a particular builder using Port to Friend. We don't have to look at all of these today. I'm just doing this, and then we'll go to the houses, like other houses, and then I'll do a tutorial on ghosts. Whoa! Okay, so this is Zendire's bank. This is Rosy Lion, 30 items. And that says, a bank robbery? Oh no! Little, okay. Oh no, what have I walked into? I'm getting out of here. Can you believe what people can do in a Rosy Lion? Give me all your gold and no one gets hurt, bank robber says. And then we're back here. Who's the bank robber? It's Parari! Oh no, Parari, how could you? So, 30 item bank, folks. Doesn't it look great? I'm really impressed with 30 items. That they could have a whole scene and storyline. Yeah. I love the little storylines. This was one of the first banks I'd ever seen anyone do. And I think it's so clever that you can do that with 30 items. Now, think about that. You can do a bank in 30 items. You could probably do a bank in the Snowmelt suite in 30 items. Just a thought. Doable. Okay. Swank, you didn't do this room yet? What the hell? Alright, let's go to Research Monkeys. Snowmelt. Now that he has fixed it. Even though I don't usually go to things before they're debuted. He's different. Oh no! The innkeeper at the Lonely Troll was overjoyed with the sudden influx of paying customers in Solitude, but the joy turned into rage when she found out what they were doing in the inn rooms. What are they doing? They're tearing the place apart. Where's the guest journal? I want the guest journal. It said it would show it to me, and then it didn't. There you are. Yay, antiquities. What is he doing? Broken broom, broken floors, smacking everything up. Digging up antiquities in the room. Oh my god. And this is probably to kill the skelly. Yeah, maybe. They're digging for antiquities in there. And then this guy's coming over. He's like, ah, we gotta kill the skelly. This is adorable. This is so adorable. I want to see if there's anything else. Isn't it, though? It's all of us. So here's a better view. It's got extra loot. Yeah, you're right. It's adorable. Really cute research. I'm glad you used the bunnies. I saw a blue thing on there. Oh, is that the section? That's the section. You didn't put it over Solitude. That's really smart. Now I get it. Oh my gosh, that's really subtle. I did see it, but I thought it was just lighting. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was actually the zone. That's really smart. It's going to be hard to beat this. Really good research. Cool. Good job. Ebony flasks. Let's see what people do with ebony flasks. is it today? Is that today? I don't know. I just realized I'm doing this wrong. I should do Ebony and then look for the people I'm talking about instead of, oh, this doesn't work right. Well, that's not cool. Last visit order. No, let's do alphabetical order. You just freak out. Why does it even have these then? That's odd. No Greek vamp. Lavathi? That's the wrong dude. Danielder. There we go. Oh, you're welcome. That would have been... You know what I've done research? I gave J Hart, I gave him access to all of my homes in the access section. That way, if ever there's a mistake where I forget to open it, at least he can get in and review it. Alright, there's just a chair. Alright, I'm trying to find Danielder, Zendira. I know Zen has something here. Last visited 43 weeks ago. Good lord. They're really cute when they're done right. Chaos and disaster work well in those situations. I did a campsite with that. So this is Zendira, who did... I'm not sure. It's mostly an office, I think. And this is Ebony Flask, of course. Of course, I say. As if you should know that off the top of your head. It's very interesting to me to see what other people do, you know? Alright. Swankery? You have anything swanky? Last visited 2 weeks ago. It is cute. Putting these things right next to each other, you get a really good idea of the breadth of things that you can do in one small space. I'll show you mine as well. Breadth. I can speak, really I can. So this is Swankery's. She's done a simple bedroom. But of course, nothing with Swankery is fully simple because she's got a little bit of a cobble right there too. Here's mine. Mine is different. Very strange. I think I showed it the other day. But we had Swank. Haha. I know this can be boring, but I think this is so much fun. So just even if we get duds, to find all of the same apartments in a row, like that's fun to me, especially from people who are really good. So this was mine. This is my Ebony Flask. Go away. So it's totally different from a bedroom, right? Everybody's got something a little different. Will do. That's actually yours was the next. Yeah, it's true. So let's head over to Research Monkeys. Tythis' room, last visited 29 weeks ago. "29 weeks ago. what Tythis is up to. Is he skimming off the top? Tythis is skimming it off the top. It's pretty obvious that Tythis is up to shit. Pretty obvious. Man, you're bad, Mr. Tythis. I like that you did a second floor. This is really neat. And it's such a simple way to make a second floor without having to put an entire floor in, by having the poles holding it up and then just using the bed itself. You know, it's a loft. Yeah, of course. Zombie's bed. She's naughty. Alright, let's look at a rando. Another one as we go through. Yeah, last visit order. Alright. And then we'll go back to the next set. Ha! Well, you know why now. We saw that. Okay. I don't have it in me to go to a Grand Sigil right now, so we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. Other homes. Okay. I forget what 4 is. Barbed hook. Now we're looking at barbed hooks. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking about Khajiit and barbed hooks, because that's just wrong. But you can imagine. So this is Chrysea's barbed hook, and I do know there's effects in here. I don't know how many are going to show, because probably none, because I don't have, she has so many. But this was her sewing shop, and she had dresses here, the effects for dresses, and it was really beautiful. Second floor, she had all this jewelry and stuff. So I'm just showing it without effects at the moment, but I think we all know she had done a, wow, that's beautiful. Look at that stuff. Isn't it incredible? All cobbles. Making jewelry out of different things. I think these are the tops of the elven flasks. There's lights. There's upside down incense thingies. There's just all sorts of stuff poking through to look like jewelry. And then there's another dress here when we have effects, which I don't. Oh yeah, she's super smart. Come on, hub. And we'll do, what is it? Barbed. Okay, and we'll go to Zendira's barbed hook. Last visited 20 weeks ago. And see what someone else did with the house. It's amazing people being able to do second floors and stuff. Now remember, barbed hook has 100 slots. Mine is actually a storage house, so I'm not going to show you mine. So there's a lot more you can do with it because of the 100 items instead of the 30. Oh, okay. This is one of Zendira's underwater scenes. Isn't that beautiful? We've got Cardi talking to us about Clue. And then we've got this, which is really stunning. So, yeah, isn't this beautiful? So you got a window pane just made huge so that it actually looks like a window into the aquarium. Things sunken in there, and then the EHT fishies and stuff. Here it is without effects. It's still pretty damn gorgeous without effects, but makes a little less sense. Yeah, this is from Clue. That's the victim right there. It makes a little less sense because you don't have anything holding it in. Like, it looks like you're underwater. But with it, it's perfection. Isn't that awesome? I'm a fan. It's amazing what people just can do. Incredible. All right. Swankery Gin and Cigars is what she calls it. I do have an EHT video on how to do these fish tanks. So if you're ever interested in trying it, I have a quick video up on the forums. Everything is, I've been making videos of how to do all sorts of things with EHT, and they're going up. Gin and Cigars. I wonder. Okay, so really snooty room, right? We've seen this before. That's a beautiful flower arrangement. And we've almost, here's the cigarettes that she's done, or cigars. And this is just entirely different. Look at that fireplace. And here's another one of Swankery's fish tanks. It feels like you're on a different planet. Not really on the same planet going between these homes. They're so tremendously different. I've shown this house recently, but it's amazing. Research has Herbalist's Hideaway. Hi, Tri-Storm. Really well done. Well, you know, when it comes to Swankery, she's probably the top of the pack when it comes to all-around builders, like both with EHT as well as with just cobbling and building. And that's why, you know, ESO features her so often. I will be bored? Why would I be bored? I love it. It's an herbalist's house. Hey, Marley Bear. So, okay, so this might have been for J Heart's contest. I see an effect there. I like that. There's nothing vanilla about it. It's really nice. It's complex. It's not simplistic. There's a lot going on. There's lighting. There's fruit. There's stuff being done. There's action taking place. Somebody is grinding things. I really like that you use the yellow and blue, orangey blue, because those are complementary colors and they pop. I think I took pictures of it. I actually don't know. Let me pull open my cheat sheet. Ongoing contests. Snowmelt contest is June 25th. And his furnishing vendor items is June 30th. Now, what I liked about this especially was the mushrooms actually do grow in logs. So I remember thinking this was so sensible. And then we got a fairy and the butterfly bush sending things up so you have motion, not just action, you have motion. All of this stuff creating motion, the butterflies, the butterfly tree bush, the fairies, the fire, everything movement wise brings interest to the view. You don't just come in here and get bored. You even have one of the plants moving, you know? So you're good. This is stunning. I really like it. It works. I love it. I don't feel like you should be apologetic for it. I think it's really good. We've got, I want to find Danielle there if she did one. I don't think so. Greek Vamp? Did he? I don't know. Fiendish? I don't know. We'll give it a shot. I think this is 4. No. No. Okay. This is Barbed Hook. This is 100. There are two Old Mary rooms. There's Mara's Kiss, and then there's this one in Barbed Hook. This is Skywatch. So. Alright. I forget what 5 is, so we're looking. I really like this house. Sisters of the Sands. This is in Sentinel, Alakir, and this also has 100 slots. I also use this one for storage, so you're not going to see it. Eventually, I'll do something with all of my apartments, but so far only 3 of them have decorations. So this is, this is the house. Okay, so you can't see it, but here Chrysaea made an entire dollhouse. This one has thousands of effects, so she can't upload it. If she gets on, we can come back here and look at it, but it actually responds to all of the switches and everything. So she redid this room entirely with a dollhouse, and it's gorgeous. You're a Psijic retreat. I don't even know what I'm saying there. Okay, and then we've got, does Fiendish have one? Fiendish, Gilded Cage. So let's see what, we go from a clockwork dollhouse to Fiendish's, which is a Gilded Cage. 100 items. So this is a little easier than the 30 item homes. And yeah, you're right. A lot of what research used in that previous house was affordable. Like the log is cheap. So this is Fiendish's version. So we go from that clockworky thing to this gorgeous redone. So what they've done here is they've taken alien like grates and put them over the brass from clockwork. So it is a little clockworky as well. Beautiful flowers, paintings. And then this is the top of the bed. One of the elsewhere beds. With something underneath to fill it up, because that's usually blank. There's usually nothing there. This is the top of a Velothi thing. And then a second bed to make it look like there's cubbies and stuff. I think that's a bed anyway. This gorgeous fireplace. And I mean, for a small spot, this is just incredible. And look at the tiny little cake. And the beautiful couch with the little inlays and everything. So I just love this. This is gorgeous. So nice. Alright, so that was Fiendish. One of my favorites. Let's see if there's a Greek vamp. I don't know if there's a Greek vamp. Danielder? Did we already look for Danielder? We did. Zendira, probably. Oh, yeah, this place is gorgeous. Zendira has Rumplestiltskin here. It's just really neat, I think. It helps you to remember that there's wide... Oh, I'm sorry. There's a wide range of skill. No, not that I noticed. Usually it does, but here it doesn't. So this is Rumpelstiltskin by Zendira. Oh, look how clever! I've never seen that before. With the money is actually being spun into gold. That's really interesting. These are facts on the walls. And of course there's storyline going on, but that is neat. That's a really clever idea of seeing it being spun literally into gold. And this is without the floor of dirt, the effects on the walls. It's really creative. It's really thoughtful. So I think this is super cool. Yet another completely different. We'll get to Swankeries 2 weeks ago. And then we'll do researches if he has one. That was for a contest. I forget which one. Probably a DDA contest for Grimm's Fairy Tales. Although I don't know if Rumpelstiltskin is Grimm's or not. Okay, there's nothing here. Alright. Hub, Research Monkey. Hansel and Gretel. Oh, I love this one. Mine? Mine's buffering? If mine's buffering, I should know. Is anyone else getting buffering from mine? Okay. And then this is Hansel and Gretel, done by Research Monkey. One of my favorite builds ever. Check it out. You're in the fireplace. There's the bunnies, the boy and the girl, in all the sweets, and it's Hansel and Gretel. You're the witch. Nah, I've seen it. You did it in another one of your homes, and I've seen it. And I took pictures, but yes, he did a fun jelly. He also has one in his Slee Creek, but isn't that cute? So yeah, this is so awesome. It's really well done. And there's effects on the walls. See? They really add something, don't they? Yeah, he's not going to listen to me. He's going to let me see the jelly. All right, I'll take a picture of it. So isn't that a clever idea? Using the jelly as gelatin. And then we've got this great stove, and the walls are covered in sweets, which makes perfect sense. Great use of the cakes. It's just awesome. It's really well done, well lit, and just excellent. It's one of my favorite builds ever. It's so funny. Good job. Really, really, really good job. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Hold on. Alright, so we're going to try 6, which is... We'll see what 6 is. Thank you again. I love it. Flaming Nix. Okay, I can show you my Flaming Nix, but it's boring. 6. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing what these people can do. Okay, so this is Chrysea's Flaming Nix. Again, I think all of these have effects, but because she's got so many, I don't have them. This is a nice fireplace. And then she's got a kitchen here. Yeah, isn't it though? Research has got a great sense of humor. Look, it's got a bathroom. This is the Flaming Nix. This has 100 items. It's tiny. It has a second floor, and she's added a kitchen, a bathroom, a shower. The second floor has a fireplace, a bedroom, loft. So this is just crazy, and I wish I could see it otherwise, but... Okay, now we'll go to the hub, and we'll do Nix. 100. 100. Oh. Fiendish. Let's see if we have a Fiendish. Fiendish. It doesn't say what the name is, but we'll go there. It's really clever. It was such an inspired thought. I wonder how you came up with it. Or are you just that naturally creative that that kind of idea just pops in your head like no problem? I would have to like research it. So this is Fiendish's Flaming Nix. So we go from that multi-room, multi-floor house with all those swanky decorations to this beautiful campsite in the woods. And we've got just a gorgeous, gorgeous campsite. The water movement, the texture with the walls like that. There's texture showing everywhere. Lighting, waterfalls, butterflies, everything. It's just, you're in nature. You're in the beauty of nature. Super cool. So it was Fiendish. Danielle, they're doing? She doesn't usually do small houses. Danielle, there, no. I don't think so. No. Alright, let's do Research Swank. Greek Vamp. Sorry guys, I'm going as fast as I can. Research Monkey. Rumpelbanekin. Yet another Rumpelstiltskin type house, but a different take on it. Itchy nose. I should be working, and instead I'm doing this. I've been slacking lately. Rumpelbanekin. So we've done it with bunnies now. This is different. We've got the bunny, Rumpelstiltskin, the daughter, whatever her name is, the miller's daughter or something like that, and she's spinning away while Rumpelstiltskin is being a greedy bastard. And there you go. And then we'll go to Swankery's, if she has one. She does. Nix of Hearts. It's amazing how many of the same ideas we all have, too. I think I've seen at least 10 different Rumpelstiltskins. And we saw it also with the meme contest. Everybody kept saying the same memes over and over again. That was funny. Okay. Oh, goodness. This is the one we saw yesterday with this vampire thing. How did I totally forget that we just saw this yesterday? But check out the vivarium with the dudes in it, with little rat faces in it. I forget what they're called. Jerboa. And then this beautiful, just everything about it. It's super swanky, like Swankery. So I'm not going to spend much time here because we already saw it yesterday. And I'm a dumbass for not realizing that. Zendira, you doing? Of course you did. Clue Hallway. Mine's a little beach, so we'll just pretend like we visited it. Words are hard. I'm looking for something specifically to get us to I forget the word. This is what I'm looking for. I wanted to show you guys how to do 3D paintings, and this is how. You get a painting, and you can put pets in them. By putting a pet in the wall, you're really making this a 3D painting. Just think about the picture itself. And Zendira is really the first person I've ever seen do anything like this. And it's super cool because I've seen her put fire behind the walls. I've seen her put pets in there. It's just really thoughtful. So this is the hallway. And it basically leads you to all different kinds of rooms. But we're not going to take those rooms. But you get the idea. So that's what I wanted to show you. All right, let's do 7. What is 7? The Witty Donna 7. Okay, Fiendish is 7. What is 7? I don't have the numbers memorized yet. Black Vine Villa. I do have a Black Vine Villa I can show you. This is a very cheap house. Ow. And I would suggest you buy it and do something with it. It's small. It's got a lot going for it. So here we go, this beautiful, is this Fiendish's empty entry for maybe something? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Beautiful, beautiful floral outdoors. Is this the one with the Daedric inside? No, it's not. You did. See, this is, everybody does something slightly different, I'm telling you. So this beautiful shelving, and Fiendish does amazing work. There's a reason why she's in my top favorites, which is why we're visiting my very favorite builders, so that you can see what different people do with different houses. I'll show you mine. Because I have to be one of my favorite builders, right? If I'm not, then what the hell am I doing? Really beautiful. I'm not sure. I think so. I don't think that's standard. I think it's stone wall. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Mine was a contest entry for Magic Gone Wrong. And as you can see, magic went wrong. Everything's all knocked over. Destroyed. All of the Daedra worshipping comes in. Somebody was trying to summon a Daedra. They got a Banekin. And then they got that. That's not an effect. See? I used the portal, Daedric portal there. With the hand coming through to get you. So, totally different from Fiendish's. I think I was proud of it. I like the vines there too. I think that looked really good. I'm pleased with this one. Alright, hub. And then we've got Vine Villa. Okay, we've got Zendira. What did you do? Last visited a year ago. Well, I'm sticking to just these people today. But I'm happy to look later in the... Actually, I'll just write you down for J.S. and Jelly. Black Vine Villa. I will. I will definitely show yours in the future. But today I'm sticking just to these people because Stabbies can't veer from the script. We're not the brightest bulbs in the box. Only 21 items. I don't think this is done. This may be a storage house. Yeah, I don't think this is real. Sorry, Zendire. Okay. We've got Swankery and Research Monkey to do. Swankery. If I remember correctly, this is like evil. But she did put a fish tank in it, which is an interesting effect. Swankery does stuff that really inspires me. In fact, I think I couldn't even reproduce what she did here. Well, anyway. And I'll show you what I mean. So this is the entryway to her Black Vine Villa. A little bit more spooky than all those beautiful, puffy, pretty flowers and everything. And then she used Dark Mother as the door, which you can do. And it's spitting blood on me with a spider right there. This is the interior. Insane, right? She also paneled the walls, but she also used the snakes from Craglorn. She's got a lot going on here with the reskin. It's really spectacular. But here's the fish tank, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the fish tank. Even the roof is done nicely. Here's the fish tank. Now, what I had trouble doing is, what you'll see here is there's multiple effects going on. There's glass, there's bubbles, there's etheric gas, which is the thing that's going by slowly that really makes it look like water. They used a painting in the background, but fish. But the thing I cannot reproduce well is that is a piece, that coral is not in that picture. That is added afterwards with an effect. The hanging down things also added with an effect afterwards. I didn't try to do that part, but I could not reproduce the coral because it would blank out. Like I would get flickering so bad that you couldn't see it. So that's a pretty amazing piece of work that is harder than it looks. I hope that makes some sense. Okay, we're looking for research now. If you have one. Grumbling Villa, last visited 29 weeks ago. It sounds like you're having issues over there, yeah. Now, I don't want you to compare these in the sense of this one's better than this one. They're all apples to oranges. So it's just a sense of, holy crap, the differences, you know, of creativity and ideas. Now, I really liked this because I like the fact that Research Monkey took advantage of the beautiful view on either side. This is just pretty greens, but over on the other side, you actually get a view of the river. It's all good. See? Don't you? Most people don't take advantage of this gorgeous view of the river that you get. And I really like that Research added multiple levels so you can really take it in and enjoy the beautiful view. If you do get this house and you do feel like decorating it, I would definitely consider doing the same thing with the second floor. Really take in everything. There's just so much going on. And then we go inside. There's 200 items in this house allowed. And then we have a lovely little interior to just sit and eat things in the cubbies. Pleasing house. And then you go up to the second floor, which they've also got in here. You've got all of the treasure hidden. And then you have a separate bathroom, if you could believe it. I love those faucets. One of the things that some of the best builders do is they create stuff in the extra space that the house already comes with. The house has so much wasted spaces. All of them seem to build on that and use them. You know, what can I do with this empty space instead of just letting it sit there? And I really think that's clever. Great vamp. Do we have one from you? I don't think so. Greek vamp. What do we have there? Nothing. Tonilder? Anything? No. Fiendish? Did we go to Fiendishes? I think we went to Fiendishes. Yeah, we did. Alright, moving on. do 8. Whatever 8 is. I'm sorry, hon. Believe me, I've been there. 8 is cliffshade. I have done a cliffshade. Okay, so cliffshade. Okay, this is, thank you. This is Greek Vamp, who did all this before EHT. Check out this. You've got a statue with a rock on it, but you have a cliff strider in it. Isn't that cool? It's got, they've got a waterfall in the vivarium going over a painting. Actually, this is a terrarium because there's no animals in it. And you've got a little creation area with Molag Ball hanging out in it. Can't see in there. I think they ended up not putting anything in it because of the difficulty seeing in, perhaps. This one's broken. What used to be in here? Something's on fire. Something really tiny is on fire, like a graveyard. There's the church. There's the trees. There's the gravestone. There's the covering of the graves. And here's the fence, the picket fence. Cypresses, which mean death. This is a beautiful little thing. Right here is enough, right? Who even thinks of these things? Look at these tiny little creations. Stuff going on. Are these people going up the mountain? I'm not really sure. What are they doing? There's lots of little things in here. This one doesn't look like it's finished, but there's a road. That might be a person, the spoon. And then you see the... I think the trick is to pay attention to the painting they used. So, going up the mountain, we've got like a thing at the top. What is that? Like a temple? Smoking. You know what? Maybe my light will help. Yes, my light helps. And then you have... This could be... Bardao, maybe? Yes, it's... There's stuff going on in each of these. This is wild, all this stuff happening. But I don't... Now I make sense. See? What they've done here is look at the water going over the creek. And then this one is of Molag Bal in a Silt Strider elf thing. So these make sense now, given the art that they are making, that he's using in each one. This one doesn't have a painting behind it yet. This is fascinating. Can you imagine having this kind of talent? Scary. So this is cliffshade, alright. And I'll show you my cliffshade. My cliffshade is a restaurant, and it's quick. This was for DDA's restaurant contest last year. I'm not going to re-enter it. Although, it's true that possibly no one saw it because people were too lazy to go to my house back then. Okay, so this is my restaurant. It's Altiti, a Kajiti Altmer fusion restaurant. And what I did here is I created this little section where you eat, and I used parquet floors. I made this sink here. That backsplash is an effect. This is my kitchen. Very detailed. little spots to sit. Menus. A hiding griffin. Upstairs we've got the band, which is just a frog collar. Some gaming, some painting. You've got a zombie. And then this is my piece de resistance. My espresso maker. I'm very proud of that espresso maker. It was inspired. Alright, cliffshade. We've got, let's start from the top with Chrysaea, see if she has one. No. Danielle, there do you? No. Great vamp. We just saw. Fiendish? Not many people have this home, to be honest with you. I don't know why people don't like it, but they really don't. Research swank. Research Monkey has this as a bathhouse. So we've got a restaurant. Whatever the hell Greek Vamp had, it was some sort of museum, I guess. Now this is a good house to use when you want to build something that has no exterior needed. A restaurant is a perfect example. You don't need an exterior for a restaurant, and that's an upcoming contest. So if you want somewhere to put it, this is a decent house for that. It's pretty big too. It's got 400 items, and this is a bathhouse that Research Monkey has done. So totally different from what I was doing. And in here you've got, you know, the steam and all of that stuff being created. Because Research has a thing for machinery as well. He's quite good at it. Booze, fire. I suspect the dogs aren't all supposed to be down through there. I think they're probably supposed to be playing poker and they got reshifted. You may want to fix this. I noticed my pets got changed around too when I was doing stuff with them. But Research, you may want to fix this. Gaming, Christmas stuff. But dogs playing poker is fun. Second floor. Got place to bathe. Multiple places to bathe. Sit by the fire. And then one thing you'll notice that's very much different is he filled in this extra space. He actually put stuff here. Now, no, I did not. You could see down into the kitchen. But you could do this too. You could block off this section on floor and then see what you can do with it. Like again, you know, a really good usage of the space that you're given, even if it doesn't look usable. I don't know if Swank has anything in there. I'm gonna go to show you real quick how to do ghosts and painting editions right after this house. So we'll do that. And then I'll probably, I don't know, we'll see. So this is Swankeries. It looks like it's under construction because I'm seeing things in here that look solitude-y. I don't think this is ready to be looked at yet, but I'm going to peek anyway because that's how I roll. I'm horrible. Oh, look at those lamps. Oh, it's going to be a stunner when it's done. All right, let's go to my Matthiessen so I can show you. Now my Matthiessen is kind of a mixed bag. right now it has Rapunzel in it, but it also used to be uh, Hogwarts. So I eventually am going to move Rapunzel somewhere else. But for right now, this is perfect because it closes the house off, which is what I need to do for reasons. But there's Rapunzel being Rapunzel-y. Why is there a second Guar up there? Or why did my Guar move? I guess everything moved. It's really obnoxious. There. Rapunzel. There you go, Rapunzel. So I close this off. All right, now let's go inside. There's reasons why I'm in here. Thanks. So I have 1,000,000,001 paintings in here. That's why we're in here, okay? So we're gonna start with ghosts. Ghosts, both in paintings and not in paintings. So we'll start with NPCs. Go to NPCs. Delete the thing. Okay, good. Pick whatever you want. We'll make a ghostly J-Heart, right? Once you place it, you select him, and you work with transparency. Now, what I've noticed is, if you really want to make a cool ghost, you put something behind it. This is probably too dim, so you could put like a, I saw somebody put it in front of like a wardrobe or something. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it follow you like a ghost. So we'll add actions. We want actions. And we're gonna do follow when in range. And then we get rid of Agravar because he's not supposed to be here. So follow player when in range. We'll make this huge. Just huge, if I can. Bah! Alright. We're not currently in it, so. Get bigger. There we go. Ginormous. And then we're going to do this is something different that someone else is going to go over with. All right, we got that. And then the target effect is J-Heart. We set that. And done. And now, watch. You have a ghost following the person everywhere. Let me make him a little bit less transparent. You have a ghostly follower. Isn't that neat? Now when you go out of range, it'll stop. All right. That was step one. All right, the next thing is how to put things in paintings 3D with EHT. So what I'd like to show you first is, yeah, you could get a bunny to do that. That would mess him up. You can take, I want statuaries. So like, I think it's decorative. So we've got Debella. We should have a Debella statue. Statue Debella. Here we go. Just, the statue of Debella is ginormous, so you have to make it really small to go in a painting. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I lost her. I made her too small and then I lost her. we'll do Periite instead. He's less big. Less confusing. So you got small, small, small. And then you pick your picture you want him in. Let's say you want him in this picture. Go. Bah. I'm gonna have to move you the hard way. I'm gonna fix this if I can get my shit to work. Now, what you might want to do is lower the brightness so it's more subtle. Now you've added something to a painting. One of the other things I want to show you is this one. This is a really creative idea that I've seen someone do. You've got if you can do this right, which I may not be able to, just get the flames right through, but without showing anything else. I might have to use EHT to do this, so let's target an item. I'm trying to target an item. But everything in this house, if it gets too close to the door, to the walls, it becomes ungrabbable. I'm gonna have to go from the other friggin' side and pull it from the other side to get hold of it again, because it's so stupid annoying. Oh great, it's embedded in the wall. I can't even do that. I'm gonna have to just recall it. Obnoxious. Now let's do this with EHT instead. That's what I had to do. So we'll start here. We'll select it, single item, and then we'll do, stop being stupid. We're going to use custom precision, which I have set to be 1 pixel. So that might take too long, so let's take that off and forward, forward, forward. Now I like to go until it vanishes, then I usually bring it back 1, but rotate down. Down, pitch. There we go. I want it roll. I want it to show. That's what I wanted. And then back in, forward. Height, up, up. There. Now you've got flames. They're so subtle, but they're there. Then you use a pet. In this case, I want to use a dragon, because it makes sense, right? Now, he's going to fly out of the painting, which sucks, but otherwise, he's pretty cool. There you go. The other things you can do is you can use your mounts that have special effects on them, like frost or anything like that, and you just hide it until you can only see the frost coming through. Or the ones that make flowers. So you just hide it until you only see the effect. I can't do that right now with this because it'll be annoying, but you get the general idea. The other thing I wanted to show you is there's little things you can do. Like push this so that you just see the slightest bit of crystal and use it over something that has magical stuff in it. And so it looks like you have, I need a good painting for this, some sort of, it's hard to explain, but if I can find a good one, you would see it looks neat. There's all different things you can try. I don't have any good paintings for that. What else was I thinking? Oh yeah, more effects. Okay, I wanted to show you one of the funnier ones I've seen. It was a chicken here. Somebody put a bunny, there were carrots here with a bunny in the background. There's a lot that can be done with this particular one, but I'm going to show you one of my favorites. Go into critters. And I have a cow. Cow. Right. Size. Size. Oh, you're too small. Small. You might have to be bigger. Because perspective. Now you've got a cow in the picture. Again, mess with the lighting so that it's, or the darkness and brightness so that it doesn't stand out so much. Yeah, it really does. So you might want to maybe leave the contrast alone and then just make him less bright. Oh, I made him blue. Sorry. There, he's less bright now. I thought you were making a joke. It's stabilized because I just put a cow in a picture. That cracks me up. Another one that I wanted to do and show you is really funny if I can get it to work right. Yeah, you could. You really could, but I wanted it to move on. You're absolutely correct. Now, one of the last ones I wanted to show you, which would be really neat, is there are frogs that hop. No, I know what you mean now. So we would take the hoppy frog, and you can make him really, really subtle. So you only notice it when that goes. Nobody, imagine you're in a house and just suddenly you notice something out of the corner of your eye hopping. And you're like, what the hell was that? And then it does it again. Wouldn't that be fun? So yet another cool thing you can do with paintings. I'm a big fan of all of these. You can also use just regular stuff. You don't always have to use EHT for it. Water. Oh, this guy's coming right through. You put this in. I've seen people put those in it. I mean, Zendaya is usually the one who is the most inspired with what she puts in her paintings. But this is just some ideas. These are some ideas that I thought you might want to see about adding ghosts and about adding stuff to paintings. So there you go. We're not talking about fish tanks. Fish tanks are a whole nother story. So let's do one last set. Oh gosh, pain. What is 9? 9 is Matthiessen. Okay, perfect. I know what's in this house. This is Greek Vamp's house of cars. Yeah, I mean, it can be fun. I think it could be fun to play with. So this is Greek Vamp's. Very similar to mine in that it's blocked off in large part, but he has created an entire series of cars here. These are all cars, vehicles, trains. I've shown this before, so you may have already seen it, but it's really, this is an idea of what you can do with Matthiessen, which is ignore the flippin' house entirely and build something in the backyard that's incredible. In this case, a museum of cars. Okay, this is not the only museum of cars that I have seen either. And this is the interior of that train. The moving lamp is just genius. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at detail or telling you what everything is because I've already done it and you should be able to find the previous episode somewhere. But this is a little trike gun and everything. You've got, yeah. I guess this is an old-fashioned covered wagon with stuff going on. This is a motorcycle, stagecoach, old other stagecoach. So yeah, spaceship. I'm not gonna spend time here, but that might be a tractor. I think that's a tractor. Is that it? No, there's one more layer. And then this, I think, is a tank. So, there you go. And you can do what you want. So let's look at Mattiessen's. That will be it. Matisse. Wow, can I not spell? Alright. We'll do Chrysaea. Does she have anything in her music? I don't know that she has anything in her Matthiessen. No, she doesn't. Danielder? Danielder does. Danielder has an artist retreat which has examples of exactly what I was talking about with paintings. So this is great. She, in fact, this might have even been the place that I first saw it. Danielder is excellent with effects. She's really just stupid good at it. Now, she made use of everything in hers. She's got, this is a kiln over here, blowing glass. I should already be on this. Yeah. So blown glass and just an amazing kiln. And then over here is the pottery house. I've shown this house too, so I'm going to go kind of easy over it. This is just an adorable snail that she made. This is a stairway up. Oh no, she's wearing, it's a scarf. She's just swinging it around her. Talent. All right, here's what I was talking about. Here are her cows. So she did the same thing, and she made the ones off in the distance darker. Yes. There's a lot going on in this house that's neat. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, she's better at it than me. Now, with effects, you can do this because they have these ghostly trees and you can just change the color. Here she put in the statue into the painting. Oh, she also put rose bushes. I didn't even notice. So, we've got a lot of options for you with paintings. Oops, I gotta go to the front. And then we'll go inside. She's done wallpapering in here. This is beautiful. She gave the clock wings. Time flies, doesn't it? Tempest Fugit. She added paintings that you can do in EHT to it. And here we go, another more altered paintings. So she's put flowers, large flowers, over some of these paintings. And then this one is, he's painting the sky, I guess. More paintings up. This is artist retreat, so they're learning about color wheels. Okay, frames, paints. Yeah, I know the Latin. I know that's Latin. Tempest Fugit. Time flies. So, this is a window you can do in EHT. She's also done a tint over the walls so they don't look so dirty. Wallpapering. A beautiful piece of art. Bookshelves. Kitchens. Bright, shiny dishes in the kitchen. She's got a runner down the middle. All the things you can do. All the little subtle things that you can do. There's classroom. When drawing baby animals, head size in proportion to body is always larger. So she's got an overhead projector. Look, she's even got the image on there. So it looks legit. The creativity is amazing. I find that what's amazing about really good builders is they think of everything. Like, they think, how would this really work? And there you go. You have her showing with just 2 different dead bodies. Don't they all look like they're in different positions? Isn't that amazing? Really smart. And then this person's just drawing that. They may not make it through artist school. Yes. Stop motion almost. I mean, this is fun. She's done a lot of really fun stuff in this house that can give you ideas. It's definitely an idea house. I don't know why that pot has a face on it, but it's funny. And there we go. There's the clay. And now we've seen it. So let's keep going. Danielle there. Yeah, probably. Fiendish, no fiendish. We showed Greek vamp. Did we have no Chrysaeus? So we need Greek vamp. We did. Research Swank and Zank. Research did SS1 auction house. This can't be. This must not be for showing. We'll just peek. a nerd, dupes. I love it. Art nerd. I love that about you. You're an art nerd. Okay, I'll move on then. Although it is really interesting looking. Okay, I'll move on. Sorry. Swankery, do you have one? I don't think you do. And then the last one be Zendira. If she has one. Oh, she doesn't. I'll skip that then. Just out of... Don't want to mess it up. Oh, I'm sure I'll find nice stuff, but I don't want to mess it up or anything, so I'll just move on. If I can. Ah, I see. I'll check it out after. I'll be nosy. So, okay, this one is humblemud, and that's what we'll end on. So this is... I mean, this set of houses is what we'll end on. Not this house. I'll check it out. So this is Fiendish's humblemud. I don't know why my name isn't on it. Shadows and Dust. So this is a redo of the entire interior, as you know, because it's a mud house. And then the exterior is, it looks like just a fabulous garden. A temple garden, almost. Really beautiful. Look at the waterfall there. How subtle. Beautiful. My humblemud is a staging area for something, which will eventually be moved out of there. Muybridge? Oh, don't remember it. Sorry. No, I believe you. I just don't remember it. Dancing. This is not the way this house originally looked. I have taken away the big source of fire, but this was my phoenix. I covered the roof in rocks and then just built my phoenix by hand in here. This is not EHT built. I built this by hand. So that's my phoenix. I was proud of it. Anyway. Okay, we've got humble. Guar Bar! Oh my god, we have to go to the Research Monkeys Guar Bar. I haven't seen this stuff in ages. Some of it I don't remember seeing ever. It's a Guar Bar. It's your house, dummy. Must all be outside. It's a Guar Bar. Oh, wow. This is very Murkmire-y. You really embraced the Murkmire. There's that expensive-ass seed. Oh, it's before bunnies. But you have Guar, right? Isn't this for Guar? I like that. I like bunnies and Guars. Oh my. What are they eating? He's like face down, trying to eat out of that cup. He's eating out of the other guy's cup, not letting him have any. It's funny. I like it. I like guars. So this is awesome. It's the Guar Bar. Orb. Yeah, I noticed that. There's a bunch of weirdness going on with pets in houses. You have to really refix them. Swankery, did you do one? Yes, Swankery's humblemud is amazing. First of all, it's got a tractor in it, and the tractor is phenomenal. But the backyard has been completely transformed. It's mind-blowing. Yeah, you really do, because also your dog's playing poker and cliffshade is completely ruined. They're head down in the table. So, this is Swankery's tractor, which I love. Look at those wheels. Treads and everything. And you can get up in it if you're more coordinated than me. But I will try to just get up to see it because stabbies suck. But this is the top of the tractor. It's just amazing. But wait till you see the backyard. But wait, there's more. This is the backyard of humblemud that we were just in Research Monkey's house. She's completely redone it to be a completely different type of house. Look at those glass windows. I love that. Looks like she added to it a little bit because that gate's new. It's stunning. Yeah, totally not humblemud anymore. She completely changed it. Which is just a feat. Pretty amazing. I did research. Zendara's? Zendara? Under the Sea, Zendara has in her humblemud. I do love reskins. It's hard though. You work against the house. You use up a lot of, what's the word? A lot of slots. So here we are. Literally under the sea. I love this. This is one of the first you're in the aquarium type houses that I had seen. And I still think it's pretty clever. But there's an arm reaching down. Got lots of fishies. I don't like humblemud because humblemud has the house first, and second you have the yard. And if you're the kind of person, this is a volcano. That's crazy. If you're the kind of person who prefers, I just would like it better if it was yard then house. This just bugs me. So I think that might be it, but we'll double check. Fiendish has shadows and dust in this house. I mean, just think about what we've seen. It's just the breadth of things. crazy. Volcano in the back. Total reskin in the back. Argonian Guar Paradise in the back. Volcano exploding, I think I said. In this case, we have the front entrance is... Did we see this? Am I on crack? I'm on crack. We saw this. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. I'm losing it. And that's that. So we'll call it for now. So I will catch you all tomorrow. I hope that some of this was helpful and inspiring, and we'll just continue our tours of the best, in my opinion, tomorrow. So have a good one, and happy building.